New this morning, China congratulated President-elect Joe Biden on his victory, saying, quote, "We respect the choice of the American people." Up until now, China had not acknowledged Biden's win. Meanwhile, the president-elect is moving forward in his plans as President Trump refuses to concede. Here are 3 things to know about that today. Number 1, some Republican Party leaders still refuse to acknowledge Biden's victory, but others are starting to say that it's time to let a transition period begin. Oklahoma Senator James Langford says that he'll intervene today if Biden doesn't start to receive intelligence briefings. But it's not clear what he'll be able to do since it's up to a Trump appointee at the General Services Administration. Number 2, Georgia will start its recount by hand today. Biden is currently leading there by more than 14,000 votes. Officials say this audit will prove that the system worked. And number 3, President-elect Joe Biden is planning to fill other key jobs in his administration. His chief of staff says that Biden is preparing to announce a COVID coordinator. Now we turn to the day's other big stories, starting with new